Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. In theory, we should be quite live right now. We'll have to see if everything pops up well in the correct placement for what we're doing. But in theory, we should be live right now. If you are here, hello, my name is Brandon. We are here to review some of your content. Normally I do this sort of later at night, but we're gonna test one out early morning, see if we can catch some different kind of people in a different location. Anyway, all right, let's mute that. I do want to hit play. I do want to go live. Let's see if everyone is here. I'm gonna type Discord. Let's see if my bot is actually in chat. I do not see the bot. And oh, it actually is in chat. Hello. What is, if I type in place, let's see if it's actually working. Queue position not available. Good. Elaine M, welcome to chat. Everyone who's jumping in right now, hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for dropping in. We're gonna be doing some more channel review stuff today. We're doing it earlier in the morning to test out what it's like to be early in the morning if we need to do it later at night. We're still doing a bunch of testing. I'm loving this format because not only are we getting to look at all of your content and talk about it, it's just a really awesome opportunity to give you guys a voice, but honestly, I just love talking to you guys because y'all are so amazing. I'm gonna hit start. Let's see, let me go over here. And I'm actually gonna turn off enable auto stop. And I'm gonna try to go live on Twitch and we're gonna see if this crashes. Let's hope that it does not crash. It looks like we're gonna be live on Twitch as well this morning. That's good. That's exactly what we want to do. We want to be live on both platforms. Hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. If you don't know who I am, my name is Brandon. I am a person who helps you grow not only your stream, but also your content by helping you with like dedicated tutorials on content around microphones, capture cards, YouTube, Twitch, anything like that. I need to perfect my like elevator pitch, I think, figuring out ways to be able to actually do that. We're testing out some new stuff as far as overlays specific to this platform because I'm trying to see, man, can we actually get some sub goals that actually work, etc. So we'll see how that goes. We might turn that sub goal off because it doesn't look like it's completely accurate, but we'll just have to see. Anyway, hope you're all good today. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting to see you there. Ames, welcome to chat. Everyone who's jumping in, what's good, man? What's up, low bro? Everyone who's jumping in, hello, hello. Kind of an early stream today. Kind of excited for this stream. As usual, we're just taking a look at some content and reviewing a little bit of content today and just seeing what all you guys are working on. We'll just go ahead and hang out up here. Yeah, so last week we did 2 of these streams and I have to be honest, it was crazy. Did you stream last night? I was waiting, but it got too late for me. No, unfortunately I did not get to be able to stream last night. I had some other stuff to do. It's 11:30 p.m. for me, reading some Twitch and YouTube chat, by the way. 11:30 p.m. That's crazy. It's 8 in the morning for me. No, wasn't able to stream last night. We had some stuff that I had to take care of, but I'm sure we can, if we do one this morning and people are asking for it, we might can do one later in the evening for a channel review and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'll pull up my list that I had last time. Elaine, you're actually already on the list, so why don't we just go ahead and start with you? You're literally like number 3 on the list, so let's just start with you and get going. Are you cool with that? Oh, thank you. Awesome. Yeah, so we have some other people who might jump in. We're gonna be doing something a little different as far as queues and things like that, trying out some stuff. I'm not really sure how that works. Elaine, why don't you try this for me? I'm gonna do open queue, and then what I want you to do is hit !join. I want to see if this actually works because this is something that I was trying to set up last night just to make this a little bit easier to get into like a queue and see if this actually like populate. Hey, it does. It puts your name in here. You've joined the queue at position number 1. It's got pending users. And I'm assuming the more people I get in here, I can maybe move them around. Maybe. Yeah, we're also going to be doing some channel membership so you can kind of like skip to the front of the line. So Queued users, if I hit plus, it puts you over here. That's pretty cool. All right, so yeah, that's gonna be kind of the goal for today, is to kind of mess around with this queue thing and see how this works. All right, but Elaine, let's get started with your stuff. Cool. All right, those of you, it doesn't matter where you are, Twitch, YouTube, let's go ahead and get going into this. All right, cool. Elaine, where are we looking, Elaine? We looking on YouTube, we looking on Twitch. What are we doing? Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. You already said way too many nice things about me. Don't look. Elaine M. We're looking at Twitch. Twitch. Is it Elaine M over on Twitch as well? Elaine M? Doesn't look like it. What is your... Is it a lot? It's not Elaine. Oh my gosh, have I been like butchering your name this whole time? Now that I'm spelling, like paying attention to your name, that's awful. I-A-N-E? Yeah, same. Yeah, there we go.
Healthier hair.
All right, cool. Hello, bro. Everyone else is jumping in chat. Everyone who's coming in for some reviews. By the way, if you're just jumping in, we are doing channel reviews for people. If you want to be able to join the queue for today, if you were in previous streams, let me know you were in a previous stream and was in a queue. But if you want to do it today, hit exclamation join to join the queue. Maybe I'd add that up here. Do exclamation join. Yeah, let's just do it like that. All right, I was in the last one. Oh yeah, bro, we already got you. All right, let's cool. Lane, let's get started with you. Let's go ahead and see. All right, let's go to your about section. And let's go there. Hopefully people can see what's happening, chat. Everyone can see something. Hopefully I'm not eating up the whole like page. Welcome to my page. My name is Elaine. Please tell me how to spell your name. Is it Elaine or Eliane? Eliane? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna completely butcher this. 31 years young, a Dutchie from the Netherlands, and a mom of 3 lovely girls. Aw, parent. I love this. We're like almost the same age. I love this too. Mom of 3 lovely girls. I stream 3 times a week on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Hope I see you all in chat. Lovely greetings. How do I say your name? It's blurry for me. I can only zoom in so much for vertical. Oh, that's so cool. You've got a Ko-fi, TikTok, a Discord. We might poke over and look at some of your TikTok and stuff. Haha, it's Dutch. Ellie is fine. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. All right, cool. You stream at 10:30 Netherlands time, so that's like 2p for me. Something like that. 3p. Oh, mesh. Look at this. Full-time mommy. Streaming since March 2023. That's pretty awesome. All right, looking at your rules, everything down here looks really nice. Wish list link actually takes you to what you do. Throw on wish list, you can buy me gifts. Donate, being a full-time mom, all tips are non-refundable. Good, glad you have that. First stream, 100 followers. You don't have that gift or goal there, but that's fine. Specs, keyboard, all this stuff. All right, so if you're gonna do this and you've got specs, we're gonna take a look at your content in a second. I'm looking at this. If you're gonna look at your specs and stuff here, this is a really good opportunity to go to Amazon Associates. So what you do is you can sign up for this really easy. It's like a Amazon affiliate, and so like this month alone, just off of Amazon clicks, I've made $269 of people just clicking any link and then purchasing something. And like I didn't do anything. Like I made a review and it pointed them to it, etc. So I would encourage you to go sign up for an Amazon affiliate, and what you can do is convert all of these links that you have for the CPU and the GPU, convert them all to Amazon affiliate. So if they do click it and they're curious, they get cookied for the next 24 hours, and anything they purchase, you get a commission back on. So I would totally go do that so you can be able to further monetize your stream. That would be really nice. Looks like everything else is fine. Sound alerts, visual. All right, let's go look at some videos. Videos. 2 days ago, a recent broadcast. Let's look at your latest broadcast. Gaming with Vlogs. How's it going? Welcome to chat. All right, so
starts with ABC.
Can you guys hear that? I'm assuming you can. All right, I'll mute this music so you guys don't have to listen to the music.
Our most concentrated care for ultimate repair and intense conditioning.
Got to get past the ad.
Acidic bonding concentrate combats up to...
I'll mute the ad for right now so we don't have to listen to it. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, please make sure you go do the Amazon affiliate stuff. It's just a really good way to make a little bit of extra income on stuff that you're already doing. So just go ahead and do that. All right, guys, we're jumping in. It's like we're reviewing Ellie's channel right now. They're playing It Takes Two. It's like they're a PlayStation 4 streamer. All right. Looks like they just went live. I know it's PlayStation 4 because of the overlay that's right here. Hi, welcome, free to chat or lurk, Dutch talk. All right, so I'm not going to understand the language, but that's okay. Great tip, wait. Wait, is this not one I should be looking at? Oh, this is like the camera. You might want to take another. Let's take another. Oh, 3 days ago. There's just a face cam. Here we go. Stream starting. You're 6 minutes in before you actually start your stream. There's so many reasons why people would do a starting soon screen or not. My personal opinion on that is you might as well be live when they jump in, because if somebody jumps in and sees a stream starting soon, you're like, oh my gosh, maybe they'll wait for the really cool thing, but they have no clue even if you have a counter. So I would, in my opinion, I would totally not maybe commit based upon that. So I would just go ahead and kind of see like what should I do specifically with this to make it more interesting. Either put a timer or something so they can kind of have anticipation. Right now you've just got like a blanket thing here. All right.
Jonas, hello. Jess, hello. Louis, hi.
Love the stream aesthetic. Love the pastels. All that's great.
Oh, thank you for the
love the Lilo, like the Lilo and Stitch reference at the top.
Thank you. Hi.
Fantastic aesthetic. Your background looks great.
Your name. So tell me, how do you want me to pronounce it? Hi, Tara.
All right, your microphone's a little... Let me make sure I've got you all the way up here.
We're joining a bit.
Microphone's a little soft. It looks like you're using a Blue Yeti. It's probably like a foot away from you right here. It might actually be a bad idea for you to either A, pull it a little closer, or B, you need to boost your microphone. You need to be around like -8 for your mic for broadcast. Be brutal on mine, please. Yeah, totally will be. Yeah, guys, exclamation join if you want to be able to join the queue of channels to be reviewed today. Exclamation join in chat. It puts you in my little thing over here on the side.
So yeah, have fun on this Friday night.
All right, cool. So I love how you're reading chat. You're looking at it. You've got chat really big. You've got yourself over here. It's a really nice aesthetic. The colors that you have in the background matches what you have here. Looks like you've got some really some regulars that are having a conversation with you. You've got a throne.com piece right here. Let's click further into the stream and let's see what you're like in the middle. Playing Power World. I was just playing that last night. Oh, this is not Power World. What is this? I thought it was Power World. What game are we? Oh, Palia. I'm Palia. All right, we clicked into stream, 27 seconds. We just dropped in and clicked. We're about 10 seconds after the click. We haven't heard anything. No comment, no speaking, anything like that. Stream looks nice. I love the overlay. There we go, a little small moment of saying something. I mean, the aesthetic looks great. It looks like the quality... I'm on a 4K monitor, so things are going to be kind of a little blown out. So why don't we do advanced video stats. 2,000 kilobits for 720p 30. It's a little low. You should probably run like 2,500 if you have the 2,500 or 3,000 bitrate if you've got the internet to do it. Just to make sure it's there. All right, we've been on stream for like maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes. You've only said like maybe a moment of something. Constantly be somehow having a conversation with chat, okay? Making sure that you're consistently going to talking back to people who are there. Even if they're not in your chat, have a conversation, because like right now, I've just randomly jumped in and this is my impression of what you've got. So give them the best impression as much time as you have. FNAF Fanatic, everyone who's jumping in, if you were here in the last streams and you were on my current queue from before, you guys get priority position above people who are here, just as an FYI. But we're doing a new queue, so everyone hit exclamation join so I at least know you're here. All right, cool. So that's my big take there. Let's go a little further in. It's like you go to a just chatting piece right here.
So if you want, you may choose one. Otherwise, I can choose for you.
Choosing some stickers. I'm curious to see what happened
I do
beforehand
have a lot more.
that kind of discussed
Going to
that.
fix that.
Yeah, so
Okay,
microphone
so
being
this
closer
one.
usually is a really good solution, just to get it really close,
Okay, you-
to get a really good, feeling with the presence of the mic. I was not ready for that. Nor I think chat. No, FNAF, I haven't gotten to you yet. We'll get to you today.
I hope you can see it.
You're
from
here and you were ready and you're from the last stream. Yeah, so I would go ahead and say that you need to make sure that sound alerts are really loud that you just did compared to your voice. So make sure you monitor those, maybe lower your sound alerts, boost your mic, because that was kind of jarring. Let's get back into some gameplay and see what you've got from there. Looks like you're still paying Palia.
Oh,
Palia?
yeah,
Palia?
I'm-
Palia? This is a very unique title, right? Yeah, and emojis are really cool. People, on Twitch titles, which you're kind of seeing here, emojis work. But also just being very unique, like what you're saying, this is a very unique title. When people are scrolling through the feed, they only get a snapshot of your picture and the title. So you got to be really specific, give them something that you're exactly doing today, give them something that's going to be, enticing to get them to click in. It's just like a YouTube thumbnail. You got to remember all you get is a thumbnail until you hover over the person. So how do you get them to click in?
Oh, I want to have this one.
A little bit of talking. You're about like negative 20 dB. We're going to click a little further in the stream.
But I really need to get more into the game itself. And
Yeah, so game volume is a lot louder than what you are.
Check
So
out
that's my big thing. I think you need to master your audio here and really get that to where it needs to be. Microphone needs to be louder and maybe add a compressor. I've got a really good video on this I just released not too long ago. I find it's hard sometimes to talk to nothing, and I do know hear the volume. Thanks. Yeah, it's really interesting to try to have a conversation with no one. But the truth is, when it comes to Pew's Review, everyone who's jumping in right now, Reaper of Games, I have to drop my Twitch. Always looking for input. Please do. Yeah, so when it comes to doing anything that has to go with conversating with chat that's not there, it's just a nice exercise to just continue to talk about maybe your day, what's happening in the game. If you don't know what you should be talking about, talk about what's happening in the game. I think we're gonna go get some wheat over here. That kind of looks like some kind of wheat plant. Let's go harvest some wheat and do some stuff like this. Maybe we'll do something interesting and go build this little thing over here. I'm really confused by like the skill tree and maybe talk through some of the skills, things like that. Did you fix that thing? I should, in theory, have fixed the thing. Yes. We actually have a couple different things. Twitch's Reaper of Despair. Yeah, awesome. When we get to that queue, I'll go ahead and jump in and go down to that. All right, so yeah, everything should be working today. All right, I hope that works, Ellie. Make sure you just ask me any questions as we go, and hope you're able to grab some information here. But yeah, I think, Ellie, your big thing is audio. If you can master your audio and get it where it needs to be, and you're a little bit more specific on your titles here, that would be great. I do want to see, are you making content anywhere else? It says you're making some Tic Tac content, but you don't have anything public, or it's not refresh. So it's like you're making some Palia content with your phone, and 103 followers, 485 likes. I would continue just, every time you clip something that's really good to do when you're on TikTok or on Twitch. If you go to your creator dashboard and you go to, it's content, video, or clips? Content, clips. Here you can actually crop this to portrait. So like here's a clip of me saying that Pew is the best. He's in chat, by the way. So if I click crop to portrait, it will go ahead and take the clip that's here.
Appreciate you. You're
It'll take the clip that's right here. I can go ahead and leave this center screen. I can take this and just go ahead and do this. And I can have already linked my Twitch, and I can from here just hit save and export, and it'll dump over to my TikTok because I've linked my TikTok, and that's all I have to do. And now I've made a clip that was from my channel over onto TikTok. It's really easy, no problem at all, simple. This is a TikTok, and all I did was allow somebody who has clipped my channel, or maybe I've got some kind of button to be able to clip. I'm the best, Pew. Let's just be honest here. Sorry, Streamlabs. Please refrain from sending long messages. Oh no. Personal advice I give myself is speaking to a narrator in a game, stating things that happen in the game, but narrators like talking to a friend starts feeling more natural. Yeah, that's true. Like trying to be a narrator, talking to a friend. Let me turn down Cloudbot so he doesn't get all uber upset. All right, that shouldn't happen again. All right, cool. Yeah, so this is a really good advice. Use the clips you already currently have to go make some TikToks and kind of capitalize on that. And also dump them on YouTube Shorts. If you can, you can also do the same thing. You can link your YouTube and dump it into YouTube Shorts. Really awesome way to get some growth there. We were talking about Amazon affiliate, guys. If you've got any kind of links in your description, just for the month of February so far, I've made like almost $300 in commissions just off people clicking Amazon. Okay. Doesn't matter if it's a big number or a small number. This is $269 that I didn't do much of anything with. So, all right, let's move on. Cool. Awesome job, Ellie. I look forward to taking a look at your channel later. Make sure you come back and just tell me like, hey, this was great. All right, cool. So let me go to this. How do I do this? Let's add Ryan, Gaming, and Reaper, and we just finished up with Ellie. All right, so somebody should in chat say who's next. All right, cool. So FNAF, before we get into Ryan, FNAF Fanatic was from the last stream. I'm going to go ahead and do him really quick. We do YouTube as well. Most of my streams in the past have been just YouTube streams and YouTube videos that we've been focusing on. So if you guys want to take a look at your YouTube channel, that's perfectly fine. All right, so YouTube FNAF, are we taking a look at FNAF Fanatic? Are we taking a look at YouTube or Twitch? Are we still here, FNAF? Yes, no, maybe so. We'll turn some music back on. Have some stuff here. FNAF Fanatic. Where's he at? He was just in chat a second ago. This is the person right here. I don't know too much about FNAF. It was just Five Nights at Freddy. By the way, you SC didn't work. I tested it for you. They did not. In theory, I've got it open on every single platform right now. Every platform has super chats going. I did a ST. What is an ST? By the way, your super chat, I did a ST. I've got everything's open here. All right, cool. Super sticker. Oh, super. It won't queue super stickers unless it's over, I think, like $5 or something. I think that's just for their kind of stuff, I think. Something like that. So super chats, I think it's a minimum amount has to be $1. Or something like that. Here, I put it to 0. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I put it at like minimum $1. So unless you send it as a $1, oh well, crap. Sorry. Yeah, so it should be at like $1. Thank you for the super chat though. I appreciate you. Yeah, I've just went ahead and fixed it. So we'll see if that actually works. For future, maybe. Hold on, let me go back to. Maybe I've got recent events. There's got to be something that's there. Boop, boop, boo, doop, boop, boo. No, it doesn't even pop up in my list. Which is crazy. All right, cool. FNAF, I don't think you're there. Hello, hello, Hub Gaming. Hello, hello. Everyone who's here. Hope you're all doing all right. It looks like I was going to do FNAF Fanatic, but he's not here, so we're going to move on to the next person in queue. Let me go back to, I just had it. I need to leave this as a tab that just stays up. All right, Ryan Jones. Ryan, what are we taking a look at? What are we taking a look at, Ryan? Are we looking at your YouTube or are we looking at your Twitch? You were just in chat a second ago. Just Rye. What are we taking a look at? Just Rye. Be brutal on mine, please. Just got started. Just Rye, are you still here? Yes, no, maybe so. Otherwise, we'll move on with gaming with Vlox. Just Rye, are you here? Latest live, please. What's up? All right, cool. Let's go ahead and break down the channel first. All right, cool. Just Rye, I'm assuming this is you. Yeah, it is. Oops, didn't mean to capture. All good. Posting gameplay and stuff, and I want to share. Let me know what you think. And you said latest live. It looks like you got Twitch. Are we talking about YouTube live? Stream 4 days ago. Is this the one you're talking about here? Are we talking about Twitch or YouTube? Just so I make sure I'm in the right place before we get going. Oh, cool. Good face cam, good things like that. Let me give me something to go off of here. Live. Let's click your Twitch and let's see what's over there. Open link in new tab. 200 followers. Last stream 2 years ago, so it's not your Twitch. All right, cool. Let's take a look at your YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. All right, cool. Let's take a look at it. All right, we're going to take a look at specifically. Oh, that's copyrighted content. Switch from Twitch. All right, just Ryan, make sure you're using non-copyrighted content. I'm kind of worried to make sure I've got your audio going in the background just specifically for that. So I'm going to mute it for now. Make sure you guys aren't using copyrighted content in your material. All right, let's take a look at how long is that starting soon screen. 3 minutes before people are seeing your face. And there's no countdown timer or anything. If you're going to use starting soon, like give them a reason to stick around to do starting soon. Cyrus, can I join the queue? Guys, I was hair care is very important. Well, I got my mother's side of Dutch. Talking to you, have no voice. My voice disappears at the end of the streams. Yeah, can I join the queue? Exclamation join. Do it, Affinity Ames. Exclamation join. Doesn't matter where you are. Just I think it's exclamation join. Hopefully we can do it over on Twitch soon. Yeah, please join the queue. Don't ask me to join. Just say exclamation join. Get your name up there. Get your name up there. Affinity Ames, you're not in the position of 1. You're in position of 4. I can't believe it added it to 4. That's kind of weird. We'll have to look at what that is. It's not next up Affinity Ames, by the way. Playlist with permission. Okay. All right, cool. All right, let's take a look at the streams. What are we playing? 2K? Valentine's Day, my team now. Forget the wreck, LOL. Just want to get the beginning bits of the charity stream, LOL. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, I'd love to take a look at it. All right, I'll be brutal. You asked me to be brutal. I'm going to be brutal. All right, let's get started with the basic things. All right, music in the background is too loud and game is loud. You spoke a second ago. Yeah, very, let me turn off the music. Sorry, guys. Very little talking when it was right there, but when you did speak, it was really quiet. And it looks like you have a microphone just off screen, but I can't really hear you. And that's a really big, important thing. So we need to make sure we actually can hear you, especially, it's from Mini Mentor List. Okay. So I would, especially because you're, you know, this is a kind of an active game and there's a lot to mention about with the game that's going on. You need to be, you know, talking to your chat so they can hear you, but honestly, they need to hear you, period. So when you chat, so you need to fix your mic settings. Again, I have a really good video on this on setup and what filters to use. But anyway, I would go ahead and say that I'm curious if I click somewhere else on the screen, if it adjusts. Yeah, we're still really focused on the game and trying to understand what's happening here. You're not really, there's not much interaction. Even if you have no chat, there's got to be some kind of interaction. Because if they click on your video, I mean, what are they coming in to watch right now? They could technically go watch and play 2K themselves, right? Playing a little screenplay right here. Yeah, a little bit of interaction. You look over and say something. I can even see Streamlabs, or maybe that's Twitter. I think that's Streamlabs over on the side. A little bit of interaction, but you're not giving anything to chat or conversation in your microphone, man. I would be careful. I mean, I have nothing against whatever vaping and things like that, but I would make sure you go ahead and pay attention of whether or not this is a smart decision ad wise. I don't think it's that big of a deal on YouTube, but I don't do it, so I don't do any research on it. So I would just make sure you understand that if you're doing this on stream, are advertisers going to contact you, or if it's against Twitch or YouTube TOS? I don't think it is. I would just make sure that you're understanding. I just point that out sometimes. On Twitch, I don't think Twitch really cares, but I don't think I've really paid attention on it if YouTube cares or not. Everyone who's here jumping in, hello, hello. Welcome to chat, guys. We're taking a look at Ryan's channel right here. Yeah, so Ryan, I think already the biggest thing I can tell you is it looks like you have a nice webcam border. It's a simplistic feel here, but there's almost no interaction. If I just jumped in and wanted to be a part of your chat in some way, I don't know how to be a part of your chat because there's nothing really here, and you haven't really looked over to see if chat's happening or not. So number one, I would go ahead and say what's the best way to capitalize on this? There's probably a lot of good gameplay that's occurred already. Clip it, use it for stuff, create videos from it, right? Make sure you capitalize on creating content while you're live. It would be a really good thing to be able to do it. Do I need to join queue again? I was on the last stream. No, we'll jump you back in. I actually just did Elaine, and you were actually Elaine after Elaine, or Ellie. So we'll put you in Hub here in just a minute. Yeah, so I would definitely say that this is what you need to pay attention to. One, you need to be conversing with your stream as much as you can. But honestly, you need to fix your sound settings. Your music's a little too loud compared to your game, and your microphone's less than all of it. That needs to be your biggest piece there. Titles. YouTube is not Twitch. So right now you've got this title. It just says Valentine. Sorry if you're on Twitch. I probably need to move my webcam on Twitch. Can I move that? Let's drop it over here in the bottom right. Let's do that. Yeah, so we have Valentine's Day team. Now, forget the rec. This isn't searchable. Like when you got to think YouTube is like a search platform. It's just like Google. It's the second largest search platform in the world, and they're both owned by Google, right? So, yeah. So I think there's a lot of things that you need to pay attention to kind of get your stream to be boosted. Number one, focus on your title, and maybe figure out what you're going to do in 2K that day. And frame your title around that, but focus on. How do I get some keywords? So how do you do it? NBA 2K. Go up here into the chat, type in NBA 2K. Everything that you see right here is searchable content that people have actually typed into search, right? Hit space, type A. Here's everything that's A following NBA 2K, right? And everything that's B. These are things that people have actually searched on YouTube. And this is a really good way to think about, how can I incorporate this in my title in a clever way that works, but I'm also targeting some keywords so when people do search, they're finding my channel, right? That's number one. Number two, your thumbnail needs to make sure it's clear. And right now it just says the Dom, Rec, Random, Crazy. I'm not really getting any kind of story that comes along with this. So you need to make sure that whatever title you use plays into the thumbnail that you use and make it as simple as possible. You have a lot of moving elements behind this, like behind Rec and Random. You have these like things that are moving across the screen. And as you can see, if I zoom this out, that's really hard to read a lot of that text. So if it's not legible, take it off. Keep it down to like 2 or 3 elements max on the screen. A little bit of background stuff is fine, but blur it out a little bit. Make sure you give it the best opportunity. When I look at that just looks like a mess and I'm already scrolling. And I'm not trying to completely destroy your thumbnail there, but make sure you're specific on what you're doing. Yeah, I think that's probably my best advice for you. Have a conversation with the stream. Please make sure fix your audio levels and do all of that. All right, guys. This queue thing, I'm trying to figure out this queue thing. Ryan, we finished up with you. Technically, next should be Gaming with Vlogs because it says something with Q. Perfect. Thank you, man. Yeah, no problem. But every time I add somebody, it says you're now new in the queue. It's so weird. So I'm not really how that works. I think we're going to finish up the people that are over here, and then I'll add people to the queue as we go. It's just kind of weird. All right, we have someone from last stream who was here. Hub Gaming, will run through yours really quick. And then next up is Gaming with Vlogs. Hub Gaming is already here. You were already, let me go ahead and click this. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and jump into yours, Hub. Help me get 50 subs. January 3rd, 2024. Recent channel. Oh my gosh, just over a month old. 16K views. First time here, Melvin, Lunar, how's it going? Everyone who's jumping in chat, hello, hello. If you're just fresh, my name is Brandon. I do the Dark and Cyrus brand. I help people and streamers be able to maximize the content not only for you as the streamer or creator, but also for your viewer. I do tutorials on products and reviews on platforms and things for you to be able to stream better, etc. Right? Anyway, we're just doing some content reviews. If you want to join the queue, to !join. I'll close the queue here in a little bit. We're getting a few people on here, but !join if you want me to take a look at your content. Maybe look at Twitch, YouTube, whatever the case, and just get my advice. I'm not saying that I have the perfect solution, but sometimes it's best to have another set of eyes look at your content, right? All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. And guys, as I'm commenting, and if you're seeing stuff, comment on the screen, because everything is kind of like a community thing here. If you see some things you need to improve on, go ahead and comment about some things to improve. All right, Hub. I mean, really good views based upon the amount of subscribers you have on your channel so far. I bet you're doing a bunch of shorts. Yeah, it looks like you're doing a bunch of shorts. Taking a look at this, the shorts look interesting. I'm curious to see. It looks very busy, but honestly, let's just go take a look at some videos. Yeah, came across going through YouTube, and it's good points for beginner streamers. Yeah, totally. And when you're first starting out, I think sometimes you just need that, you need someone to kind of just say what you might be thinking, or maybe to point out something you didn't know. All right, so you just posted something, Dark Souls Funny Journey number 3. Let's go ahead and take a look at this piece of content, Hub, that you got. Let's make it full screen. Also, make sure you tell me if you join the queue with !join. Make sure you tell me if it's copyrighted content or not. I don't want to get copyrighted. Oh, guys, you can hear the thing.
Of flesh and teeth.
Yeah, I was watching chat and the videos earlier. I thought we had some copyrighted content, so I muted. So sorry, guys. We should be unmuted now.
Our hero faced the fiery witch Quilling and brought her down with his skill and grace. He also overcame the stray demon and the iron golem, two formidable foes that guarded the way to his next destination. Now, our hero has arrived in Enerlano, the radiant city of the gods. But what secrets and dangers await him in this seemingly peaceful place?
What was the Markiplier thing right there at the very end? Why is is that you or is that Markiplier? Why did I think that was Markiplier? All right, so big thing here. This first intro is really cool. It kind of recaps everything, but I'll be honest, the music does not. The music is a little too loud compared to what's happening on the text that's at the bottom. Also, the text is kind of, there's a bunch of misspells here. And I think that the voice that's here is actually not that helpful. So if you're using AI to do this, find a different voice to set this. If you're voicing it, you've got a little too much bass on your EQ. You need to adjust that. And it kind of sits in the texture kind of weird. So I would adjust that. It reminds me of DBZ episode recap. Yeah. And that might actually be a good thing, Arc Strike. By the way, welcome back, Arc Strike. I don't think it's coming through. Hopefully you guys can hear stream audio now. But I would go ahead and say that I love that, and it makes me think. It does make me think of like old deep Dragon Ball Z, and maybe you go watch an old episode of Dragon Ball Z and listen to what that is and kind of how they do it. Maybe it's the excitement that's there. So if it is your voice, maybe adjust how you're doing it. But I also think 30 seconds is a little long. Okay, so maybe pull it down to like 15 max, maybe 10 if you can. Hit the really quick highlights. Don't go all the way back so that you can get to the content really quick, because 30 seconds is a long commitment. Imagine watching a TikTok for 30 seconds before you've actually watched the content you're expecting them to watch. Yeah.
After that, our hero ventured into the dark and treacherous depth and...
Well, look at this big bear. Look at this guy. Blood thinks he's crazy smart reviewing. Look at the cry emojis. Oh, man. I bet you feel really, really just excited to comment that today. That's all great. All right.
Destroy the gaming dragon, a monstrous abomination of flesh.
All right, so let's go and take a look at this middle of the content. We're going to click in the middle.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Gotcha, bitch. Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, okay, so a lot of Mimi content, a lot of stuff here. Let's try again.
Nice.
I mean, a lot of the music's a little too loud. I'm gonna be honest. You need to pull up some of the game chat, especially. I don't even think there is game. Why are you naked? I don't even think there is game chat there. So I would make sure that you go ahead and pay attention to, please watch the PC game videos because the mobile games resolution isn't good. Okay. We'll take a look at that in a second. Yeah, I would go ahead and say that number one, you need to pull the game sound up and the music sound to be intentional. Don't just leave it loud the entire time. Be specific. Unlocking Paradoxes. Everyone who's jumping in, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to chat, Unlocking Paradoxes. We're looking at content today. We're currently looking at, this is good. I mean, there's really good editing here. I think the editing is really nice. I think what you're missing on is that the music is just way too loud. I think you need to learn Audio Escape, and really think about how do you balance that stuff. So really I would to pull the music down, make sure it's copyright free content, just because, so that you can continue to monetize, but pull that down. Is this, that's not speaking. There's so much going on screen. I have no clue what's happening in the game. Which I think is the point of the content, so which is fine. But I would totally figure out a way to incorporate the sound of the game. All right, cool. All right, it's supposed to be Dark Souls, but you've misspelled Dark Souls and Funny Journey, and I think I know what you're kind of going for here. Just kind of like do it, but you got to remember that YouTube is a search engine, right? You're gonna get browse stuff, which is where you're on the home page and in people's feeds and stuff. But being at 42 subscribers, that's not saying that you're gonna be on the home page or in people's subscriber feeds just because you're gonna be in their subscriber feeds. But to pop up on browse, they got to get a bunch more information from you. So make sure you actually put something in the title that's going to be clickable and in the description. Make sure you optimize the description. You've got timestamps, which is nice. That's really good to see because those are searchable. But totally, I would make sure you reframe this title like Funny Journey number 3, 2024. I'm not saying that that's lost text completely, but the 2024 totally is, and the brackets. You only get 60 characters on mobile before they cut off your title, so make sure you fit it under 60 characters and really think about how to do this title. Thumbnail-wise, the number 3 is nice because I guess people can figure out that it's something, like in a series, but that text is a little dark, and I have no clue what's going on behind the Dark Souls thing, so I would totally go ahead and consider making the text tighter and maybe smaller at the bottom and increasing the contrast on the background, just so that whatever that is sticks out a little bit. Maybe even separate it from the background and put a halo effect or a glow effect behind it, if that makes sense. Everyone who's jumping in, Guapo, what's up? Welcome to chat. Over on Twitch, we are doing horizontal. If you're wanting to look at horizontal, twitch.tv/darkandcyrus. May I ask what the best bitrate for streaming on Twitch is, and how can I yeah, so I would go to like Google speed test and figure out what your upload speed is, and then you want to be about 60% of that. So if you've got 10,000, don't go over 6,000. 720p 30 is about 3,000 bit rate. 720p 60, 3,500 to 4,000. 1080p 30, it's about 4,500 to 6,000. And 1080p 60 technically is not the greatest viewable experience on Twitch with its current beta cap. But I would totally go 6,000 if you're 1080p 60 if you can. If your bit rate's your limiting factor, drop your resolution and your frame rate. No one cares if you're streaming 1080p 60 if you're streaming it at 1500 bit rate. It's a horrible viewing experience. Thumbnails are actually pretty decent for your stuff here. Thank you for the follow over on YouTube, or on Twitch. I think a lot of things that we have here is making sure that it's just very clear. Like the thumbnails are not bad, but there's the backgrounds kind of stick out. So I would blur out the backgrounds, kind of like you did on this I cannot believe it thing. Thank you for the sub over on Twitch. I really appreciate that, Reaper. Thanks, man. Thank you for the tier 1. Okay, I'm here on Twitch. Appreciate that. Those are the things that I would totally go ahead and encourage you to be able to do, if that makes sense. Yeah. Where can I find that in OBS? You hit settings and then output, stream, and then it says bitrate. And then if you're on any of the other platforms is still output. And then under video, make sure that the output resolution is 1280 by 720 to be 720p, 1920 by 1080 to be 1080p, and then obviously adjust your frame rate there. All right, cool. Let's keep going. Nice job. I think that you just need to focus on thumbnails, titles, but not just like blanket saying that. I think your thumbnail needs to be a little bit more optimized to get the background to either fade away or to really focus on what's there. Titles, you need to be a little bit more search heavy. There's not much that's searchable in that title. And then keep posting shorts. Oh yeah, I was going to mention this. If this is the short and you've got this overlay, that's a lot to focus on for this short that's all up and down here on the bottom, right? I would not do this personally. Because they're pulling their eye up here and down there and away from your content that you're wanting them to watch. Either leave it black bars or do the same content here but blurred in the top and the bottom. All right, cool. Now let's keep going. We're going to do gaming with Vlox next, who is in the queue. Gaming with, and we're doing Vlox 44. Are we doing YouTube or Twitch? Thanks for the tips. Yep, no problem. I tried out vertical and horizontal stream on YouTube because my games have a ton of latency, 35 megabit upload. Both streams are around 6 to 8K bitrate. Any tips? Are you on Wi-Fi or are you hardlined? That's also, I would also stress to you to remember that when you do that kind of stream hardwired, by the way, what's up, Snippy? When you're hardwired, that's still two streams that you're encoding, right? So are you saying you're going to have latency or you're having lag? Because you might have lag in your games. Remember, you're encoding two separate streams. Biggest thing there is probably to turn off the preview window in OBS would actually lower your kind of output on your GPU that's happening to give you a little bit more. But also in that same case, if you're streaming and you're gaming, consider capping your FPS. And some people might not want to hear that because they're like, I want max FPS. Well, then I would say don't stream because, streaming does take resources on your computer. So I would definitely consider doing that. Like my ping in Rocket League went up to 800 ping. Not sure that's what caused it. I don't think that's what caused it. Unless you maxed out your download and your upload. Yeah, I maybe lower the the bitrate on your vertical because you don't have to push as much, but you can also just push 720p. All right, cool. Let's take a look at this. Gaming with Vlox. If I hit this, what happens? So I'm gonna put KISR on here, and I put Sniper Elite. Number one in line is Reaper, but it's probably not gonna say that because I added these people. It's probably gonna say next up is KISR. Yeah, it's weird. It's in like a weird thing. I guess we'll have to figure this out. All right, Reaper, you're after this. Gaming with Vlox. You are next. Let's take a look at this. It just says hello for your about. I would go ahead and adjust this. Go in here and adjust your hello here. Actually put something that, this is actually searchable content on Google. So actually put something here that's gonna be searchable. 4-year-old channel, just over 4 years, by the way, congratulations. 90,000 views, awesome. 228 subscribers, 72 videos. We got a video yesterday. That's really cool. Looking at all of your content, it looks like clips, just a screen grab. It's probably what the screen grab is from just YouTube Studio. Shorts, posted 6 shorts. All right, cool. What's your most popular video? 16K, Primal Carnage Extinction Dinosaur gameplay. Look at this. It looks like you had a lot of success with Primal Carnage. That's really good. Is that a game that's 11 months ago, 1 year ago? It looks like you had some stuff that was there, but it looks like right now you're trying out different kind of content, but you're still doing this Primal Carnage stuff. So I would make sure that if you're getting some traction on that Primal Carnage stuff, that you optimize that content, because right now you've got a lot of views from it, right? And it's number 11, number 5, and this looks like, just kind of regular Let's Play content. I would make sure you get some nice thumbnails and stuff on there. But let's take a look at this. Let's look at your latest video. This is from 1 day ago. Is this mobile? Hold on. You said this earlier. Don't pay attention to mobile. Do something else. What did you say? You said this a second ago, and I just missed that. Anyway, you can rate the mobile vid. So this is a mobile vid, if I'm correct. Pew's review. Watch your mouth. KISR. We know him. Are you using OBS Studios or Streamlabs currently? I'm actually using Prism. Using Prism Live. But remember, the platform's not going to make a difference. I personally don't like Streamlabs because it uses too much system resources. I like OBS. But I'm using Prism because it has some really cool features that I just enjoy. It does things like this. If I go over here and say, guys, this right here, what you're doing, like, you know, I can draw things on the screen with Prism and it come through to stream. I really like that. That's a really cool feature. All right, looking at this, I don't see any dedicated content. It looks like just a review of Call of Duty Mobile. Oh, wait. Oh, that was gameplay. That was just gameplay stuff. I mean, it looks like fun gameplay. I haven't played Call of Duty Mobile. Are you playing with mouse? Are you actually flick playing? Are you playing with your thumbs? It looks like you are playing with your thumbs. I mean, it looks like really cool gameplay. Alright, I'm gonna click forward a little bit. The gameplay looks nice. It's just on the phone? Okay, cool. With my specs, I don't think it's too much of a burden on my PC. I mean, yeah, but I have a 4080 and a 14700K. And if I'm doing both of my streams and playing in a video game, I mean, even I get bogged down, but it shouldn't impact your latency in Rocket League. And specs, there's a lot more to discuss than just if your CPU or GPU can handle things. There could be other factors that impact latency.
Enemy contact.
All right, so if I was going to say something from this, I think that you uploaded, you know, it's interesting video, but what are you wanting people to get out of this video? If you're just wanting to upload this and not have any kind of reaction of this piece of content, then you've done that. But the truth is you need to actually either edit this content in a way that's going to get people to connect to it, or you need to be very specific. This is just gameplay. Because what you get, COD M. I would definitely, if you're going to say Call of Duty Mobile, like spell it out, Call of Duty Mobile, because COD M is not a search term. 10v10, kill confirmed, and tournament. These might be tournament plays, but like you could have framed this like I almost lost this tournament because of this horrible reload, and you can frame the thumbnail around like you dropping the mag or something, and finding a way of like you dropping the mag, and get them in here at the very front of the video, have some kind of teaser to that, and then have the gameplay that's after it. I think that's perfectly fine, right? There's ways that you probably could have edited this in a way that works, that also you could do on your phone through CapCut. CapCut's a free editor that you can use on your phone. You can even use it on PC, and you can use DaVinci Resolve if you have a, you know, even more dedicated editor. I think that's a really good way to maybe have edited this content, but just uploading it and expecting views. I don't think that would be the most successful content, but it could. Here you got CS2 right here, and this is just gameplay. Same thing. You've got a lot of just shortened. What is it? Not acronyms. Like you're doing acronyms for a lot of the stuff you're doing. I would totally spell things out, like Left 4 Dead 2, Primal Carnage Extinction. You've spelled them out, right? I would just make sure that you really think about what you're doing with your titles, like Dinosaur Gameplay number 14, maybe Dinosaur Gameplay. Sure, but you know, the brackets around things are wasted characters. Again, you only get 60 before mobile cuts it off, even though you have 100 for search. So that's that. And then also just dedicated thumbnails. Canva is a really good place to just throw thumbnails in. You can take a screen grab from the game and just put some text on top of it. At least a little bit more than just leaving kind of just blank stuff here. I mean, that's a really cool project playtime. It's just a screen grab, right? But I think that would be a really good way to maybe improve. This is a zoomed in thing on Jurassic World. Nice. So, and I think that's probably the best thing I would say for your channel is you need to actually do some thumbnails. And if you're going to do editing, be specific about your editing. It's crazy though, but you've got these like 16K views on this. I'm curious what the content is. Let me click a little further into it. It's just gameplay. And people loved this, and I would ask the question. There's no description. Make sure you put any descriptions. I would ask like why do they love this? But then again, it's only got 3 comments. I would be curious about what kind of content. It's weird that you have 16,000 views and only the 3 comments and 2 of them are you. So yeah, I would really consider what that is. All right, let's go to the next one. I just slayed this tournament. I'm being silly. All right, cool. Reaper of Games I have next. Guys, if you're just jumping in or just here, my name is Brandon. I am doing some content reviews and taking a look at some stuff. I did an internet test, came out upload 467. Does that mean I can use 6,000 bitrate? Yeah, totally. 100% you could use 6,000 bitrate. As long as you're hardwired. If you're on Wi-Fi, I wouldn't do that. I would definitely not do that. Reaper Despair on Twitch. We're taking a look at Twitch. Twitch.tv/Reaper of Despair. I think you mentioned that earlier and it's been so long in chat. I haven't, it wasn't right there. Yeah, so you totally could do 6K bitrate. You could do 1080p, 30 FPS easy if your computer supports it. Now, that's the next question is how strong is your computer, right? You know, if your computer's strong enough, totally, I would do 1080p. But you definitely need to, I got cabled, good. I would increase your bitrate. It's going to instantly, even if you don't change anything about what you're doing and leave it at 720p, make it 6,000 bitrate. You're going to have a much better viewing experience. Gotta go, Gaming. Thank you so much. Hey, I love the content where it's at. Make sure you're continuing to work on it, man. I hope it's strong. Oh my God, I feel like a noob right now. You don't need to feel like a noob. Everyone is a learning experience. Listen, I started out doing the exact same thing, not knowing what to do. And the only reason I know what I'm doing now is because I made stupid mistakes. And this is all a learning experience. So please ask questions. It's a really good way to do it. All right, cool. Please be brutal. Be brutal. Be honest, please. All right, let's take a look at it. Videos. Let's look at your channel in itself just to get started. All right. Hey, guys. I'm a variety game streamer, and I'm currently in the Armed Forces from Ontario, Canada. Hey! Thank you for your service. Appreciate that. Ontario, Canada. I have a client who I actually work with in Windsor, Ontario, actually. So I've actually seen he does real estate videos and stuff, and it's been pretty awesome. Kind of because I'm U.S. I've never been to Canada, but seeing the like videos and stuff that he posts, so it's just nice. Yeah. So 511 followers. You got a Discord, Steam wish list. It looks like you're posting some content over on the TikTok. I'm proud to be a part of the Discord community called Let's Do This Streamers. I'd love to be able to check this out. This community is full. See you there. Nothing's clickable here. So what you can do is actually in your panels, you can make this a clickable banner here. So I would do that. Put the link to that. About me. Hey, my name is Reaper. I'm a new streamer. I work full time and this is my ultimate hobby. Come hang out and become a Reaper King. I enjoy, you see me play games, Minecraft, GTA, CSGO. Just a variety gamer. Top clip. Oh, I love this extension, guys. If you don't have this extension and you have an extra panel, go put this extension on your channel. I think that that's such a cool one. It's your top clip. Subs leaderboards, nice. Biggest dono, 166 bucks. GG's, brother. Setup, yeah, 11700F, 3070. It's a nice system. Rules, watch your language, everything here. So Twitter, YouTube. Ooh, let me click YouTube. Come on, brother. Get on the YouTube train. All right, cool. Anyway, let's take a look at some content. It looks like you're using no copyright sounds. Good. All right, now let's go back to your actual channel and let's take a look at some of your content.
Saved nearly $700.
Latest stream was 17 days ago. I think that's what we're going to do. Let's take a look at your latest stream from 17 days ago.
That kind of money, we could fly south. Except we don't mind.
Canadian English. I don't know what CAF means. What is CAF? Let's get this ground on Liquidus. Merch Stream Boss playing some Fortnite. Only a question. Can you rate it out of 10? Right now, gaming, I would say you're like at a 5.
Yes, I will. Wow.
Hey, Vertex. How's it going? Welcome to chat.
People still say that.
Switch to progressive.
Here I'm Canadian Armed Forces. Thank you. I don't know how I didn't know that one. All right. Oh, I used this exact same overlay when I was getting started. I love this overlay so much. Love. This is the glitch overlay, by the way. Question. Hey, I was wondering if we do both horizontal and vertical gaming streams. Should we unlist the vertical stream once it's over? That's up to you. I personally, I would, if I'm a gaming streamer and I'm getting a lot more views over on vertical than I am the horizontal, I would leave it public because you're going to lose all the watch time that you and the views that you got from it the moment you unlist it. They don't count towards monetization or anything like that. So I would say you leave it leave it public. But if you're going to unlist it, go take content from it and use it. Make shorts content from it so that you're not just losing all of that good investment of time that you did. But in my opinion, I just leave mine on right now. I'm not saying that that's what I'm going to do for forever. But I will say that these gaming channel reviews that we've been doing, I've left the last 2 up and they still consistently get views of people kind of going back there and getting some. Thanks, getting a newer overlay. I wouldn't say that you have to get necessarily a newer overlay because it's still a fantastic overlay. So I wouldn't say that you have to change that out. I just know that I loved it. It looks like Pew loved it as well. So I would check it out if you feel like you need one, that's great. All right, let's see how long you're on a just chatting screen. Looks like you're about maybe a minute and a half, and then we're to a chair. So I would make sure that if you are going to do a starting soon screen, give them a timer. It looks like maybe that was a sub number you had up here in the corner. Give them a timer so that they know when you're going to be there. Bro, you looking fly. Look at that beard. Man, I love it. I love it. This is the Fifine A6T microphone, by the way. This is like a $40 US microphone kit. It comes with a boom arm and everything. Reviewed this microphone. Loved it. Thought it was a great microphone. I laughed so at the chair. Awesome. Thank you for the solid advice. Yeah, totally. All right, cool. So even if they jumped in at the front and then they saw the chair and then you said, okay, I'm back. I think I would make sure you kind of either capitalize on maybe leaving that starting soon screen a little bit longer or something like that. But that's just me being nitpicky. All right, let's click further. Hold on. Do you do an intro? Let's have a conversation. T-Freak.
Also, before
Having a conversation with chat. Let me see how loud you are.
I hate. There we go. Fuck.
All right, so it doesn't seem like you have like a compressor on your microphone. I've mentioned this a couple times during the stream, but I'll go ahead and say it. If you go to my channel, I just did a video about this 2 weeks ago, the Ultimate OBS Settings Guide. I would click this video right here. I literally walked through, this was actually a live masterclass I did, and I might do another one where I walk through all of your audio settings. Bye, have a good day. Jacob Ford, welcome to chat. Everyone who's here, welcome, welcome, welcome. So I would totally go check this video out. I talk through like almost every OBS filter that there is and talk about how to properly set up your microphone and give you kind of some basic setup advice from that. Yeah, I would go take a look at this. It's kind of a longer video, but I also talk about like microphones and stuff. And it's chaptered. So, I mean, skip to the stuff that kind of makes sense for you. But yeah, so your microphone's a little soft. I would target around the -8. Am I in the chat? Yes, you are, Jacob. I would target around the -8 for your microphone. It's a little soft, but we kind of just started.
Get some grinding down, man.
Yeah, so actually when you get towards the mic,
whole gang together and just chill.
When you get towards the mic's fine, but you need to add a compressor so that your softs are louder. The moment you turn away from the mic, it's like this, but you're able to still kind of hear me. That's because of the compressor. I mean, sure, you're going to get a clearer sound, but the compressor is kind of clear there. What are you playing? I'm not playing. We're actually reviewing some channels and reviewing other people's content today.
When I open the game, it should do its thing.
All right, cool. Look, you have the same problem. Streamlabs game capture. One of the worst things in the world. I never use it because it's so inconsistent. It's so inconsistent. But game capture is really good for system resources. Really, really good for system resources. Affinity Aims.
Hey, shit, there you go.
Actually, you're next, Affinity.
How's that?
Aims. All right, cool. Let's take a look at your bitrate and stuff. Advanced video stats. Looks like you're streaming 480p. Am I wrong?
Unless you're back to work.
It says video resolution. You're streaming 852 by 480 at 1K bitrate. Is that right? Should be higher. Yeah, so it says, let me refresh the page. Let me click further in. Let me try that again.
Give me the fucking boss.
Oh, it says 1080p 60. Hold on. I wasn't on the highest resolution. That's my bad. Not a you thing. That was a me thing.
Oh my god.
All right, 1080p, 2500 bitrate is what it looks like you're streaming. 1080p 60, 2500. Who's playing Fortnite? This is Reaper of Despair. So what's your bitrate, Reaper? I think that if you're gonna do 1080p 60, you can see, if you can see right now how blocky and like artifacted this is right now. The moment you play an FPS game and you have a lower bitrate, especially at 60 FPS, there's so much data it's got to shove into one single frame, and you're changing that all the time. That's what the keyframes are. Every 2 seconds, it has to render a full solid frame, and that's why the platforms encourage you to have 2 keyframes. That's a full solid render of a frame. And so a lot of your bitrate goes for those solid keyframes. That's why you lose so much data. So if you're running at, should be 60 FPS, it is 60 FPS. But I think your bitrate is too low for 60 FPS 1080p. That's why you're getting the artifacting. And I'm sure even if I click in here and I hit play, yeah, you're going to see how like blocky and artifacty the stream is. All of this, that's what it is. You just don't have enough bitrate to support 1080p 60. Now, depending on your upload, you know, you might not have enough bitrate to support that. So if you have like 6 megabit download, right? You can't do 6,000 bit rate for your stream because you're going to eat up all of your upload, and you have to have some for gaming, right? So if you don't have a lot, then I would just bump down to 720p 60 and then do 3,500 bit rate, because this artifacting is a little too harsh.
I can't make it past the first fucking thing.
I mean, even if I did this and I zoomed in on your face, which I can't do right now, but you can see like you're almost, I can tell there's a person there, but it's kind of hard to tell. So I would totally adjust your bitrate settings. A good way to see is you can actually do a test recording without going live. So bump your bitrate and do a record and play a little bit of same kind of game and see what that artifacting looks like. And that's all these little blocky squares that you get. I bet you're going to get a better experience if you do increase your bitrate. If you can't, drop your resolution. Yeah, I would rather watch a 720p 30 stream with much clearer artifacting than a 1080p 60 stream at low bit rate, 100% all day. Overlay is nice. Everything is nice here. I'm talking about what's happening on screen.
Yes, for you.
You're reading chat, which is nice.
My POE's better.
Still not.
I'm bringing glory back to the Empire, okay? Fuck
My
off.
Peely wears pants.
Yeah, well, my Peely's an
Okay.
Emperor, so...
All right, a little bit of conversation. Let's go forward a little bit.
Oh my
Who's got a
god.
gun?
I got the rifle. I don't see a hog.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, there's conversation either between you or your teammates. That's fine. Something I would go ahead and say, and this is something that a lot of people might struggle with, and you might not like this conversation. Hello, everyone who's jumping in. Lexi, welcome to chat. What I'll go ahead and say is this. I think that some people, when they get in chat and they have their friends who are in party, they're like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be able to have like a big conversation with them and kind of have, you know, this is how I'm going to be able to be conversational in chat. That's cool. Just remember that anyone who joins your stream that might be, you know, never in your stream before, they just discovered you and have never had that experience in your stream, they don't know the dynamic that you have with your friends. So even though they might jump in your stream and you're laughing and having a good time and all of that, any kind of things that might be an untold understanding or connections with your like friends, you might not understand, and the people jumping in might not understand. Everyone's saying happy birthday. Let me go ahead and say that happy birthday. Who are we saying happy birthday to? I haven't read that far up in chat yet. Jacob Ford, does he occasionally play? Yeah, so I occasionally play. It's my birthday. COD, welcome to chat. Oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hope you're doing all right. Oh my gosh. All right, yeah, so that's totally the thing. If you're having people in chat with you, just make sure that, you know, people don't always understand, you know, friend dynamics and things like that. Yeah, big thing there is I would adjust this viewing experience. I would definitely either increase your bitrate or lower your resolution, one of the two. It looks like you're talking to chat, which is nice, but I would be a little bit more, I'm curious if I hit play right here. I'm hearing your friend.
Nice.
Not much coming from you that comes from this. Also, a lot of that is because you don't want to talk over people who are in your party. This is a very good thing if you can get some kind of way to do push to mute or push to talk in Discord so you can continue to talk to your chat. So you're not feeling like you're being disrespectful to your Discord party, right? I actually have a pedal on the floor. I have the Elgato pedal, but there's a $30 or $20 pedal you can go get at and do the same thing. NRT, welcome to chat. Yeah, so we're taking a look at channels right now. Exclamation join if you want to get on the on that part. Thank you for the subs that are coming through. Appreciate you. They're just jumping in. Yeah, we're trying to hit 20K subs, guys. If you want to hit that subby sub button, that would be pretty awesome. I need to fix this goal because it's not necessarily working all that well, but we'll figure that out. Cool. All right, that should be pretty clear. All right, let's go to the next one. Reaper, really nice, man.
Some of the most brilliant minds.
Affinity Aims. Affinity Aims. By the way, we're going to take a look at Aims. Let me go ahead and tell you something about Aims. We've talked about. Oh my gosh, Aims is live right now and watching me review their stuff. And watching me. No, this is my stream. That's funny. Imagine not being subbed. Hello. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the subs. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Brandon. Appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. No problem. And then make sure, hey, come back. If I'm still doing these, come back in like a week and let me take a look at it again. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so Aims, let me tell you a little bit about them. They are, first of all, they're fantastic. Their story is amazing. I've done a podcast review on the channel before. But we actually just did a charity stream with over 20 streamers. Was it last week or maybe 2 weeks ago? It was absolutely amazing. Thank you for the subs, want it. Yeah, so there's so many things that happen for that stream. We did $2,000, a little over $2,000 raised for St. Jude. Everyone was a smaller creator. And it was just a really awesome opportunity to connect with people from all over the world, to be able to stream and be able to be a part of an event to raise money for St. Jude. And so as a community, we've raised over $10,000 for St. Jude. And Ames was one of our streamers. I think she wants to take a look at one of the latest ones. Ames, what are we taking a look at? Stop, I'm a cry. Ames is pretty awesome, guys. If you want to be a part of that community, exclamation Discord to jump in our Discord. I'd really love for you to be a part of that. Yo, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. We're live horizontal at twitch.tv/DarkandCyrus, by the way. Jacob Ford, do you play Fortnite? A little bit. I enjoy it. Charity stream. All right, cool. We'll take a look at this. A little bit of it got copyrighted. All right, we'll have to let the ad play. So I'll mute the stream for a second for the ad to finish. It was hype at the beginning. All right, cool. I'm a kid. I'm an adult. Thank you for that. All right, so everyone who's jumping in chat, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're just jumping in and hanging out with me, my name is Brandon. I do channel reviews right here on Vertical, which is what I'm doing now. But my main channel, which is what you're watching on, I help content creators and streamers be able to improve their streaming experience and content experience by doing product reviews, streaming tutorials, just kind of getting you in the game. We also talk a lot about budget equipment. So if you want to go take a look at some budget equipment things, I review a bunch of that stuff that's, you don't need a Shure SM7B. You can go get a $50 microphone and it sounds just as good, right? So I'm aware and don't mind. Cool. The copyright is just dance for $100. Right. Okay. All right. So the very beginning was a very hype. All right. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to hit play at the very beginning. We have starting soon screen, Affinity Hub. I would go ahead and say the same thing I've said to a couple other people. If you're going to have a starting soon screen, right, make sure that you have a thing that actually tells people like when you're going to be coming on so they can kind of anticipate that and what's going to occur. So if you're going to say starting soon, go ahead and say like, a countdown timer of 2 minutes. This sound. I have it unmuted now. What's a good starter computer for an adult? Anything that will match the needs and resolutions of the games you want to play. It's kind of hard to say what's a good computer because there's infinite number of possibilities. All right, let's get into the beginning of it. You said it was kind of hype, so let's do that. Let's get into it. You're 3 minutes in. I still haven't seen your face. 4 minutes in. Now we're finally here. Okay.
Hello, everyone. Oh, shit. I dropped my squonk. Hello. Hi.
Sniper Elite Army, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Please stay for me. I didn't mean to bump you. Hello. Hello, Straw Baby. Oh my God,
Hello,
I'm gonna
hello.
move you guys to my other screen.
Fine
That doesn't
K688
look
microphone.
So weird the direction. I'm doing so good, Nico. It's been so long.
Really
How are
nice.
You doing?
Audio
Let me
on
ask
this
about
sounds
you
nice.
Before me. Screw how I'm doing. We don't need to worry about that
Starting
shit.
soon goes into just everyone is fresh.
How are you?
It's something that's to be
Oh my
adding something soon
God,
too.
it's been
Jacob Ford, hello.
forever. I don't even know the last time you were here. How long ago was that? Can I look at this? Your message history. 2023? I turned a whole year older
A whole year older.
since you were last here. Oh my word, that's crazy.
All right,
Pretty
cool.
good.
Yeah, so really good interaction with
That's so
chat
good.
as you're actually reading through
Yeah,
chat.
Patrice, I'm so
I
proud
love
of
that.
you.
No background audio or background
Turned a
music,
whole
that's
year
fine.
older.
I love the fact
I'm
that you're having a
22 now.
conversation with chat as it's going. That's good. Let's clip forward just a little bit.
Awareness. We had in total, like I did this last year, in total.
Are you good at Bed Wars? Heck no.
Verse 25.
Your first 25.
Are you joke retro? Fucking
I love it.
day?
Exclamation join. For reference, I have a 4090 and a 7800
Hang on,
Next
is that
3D,
on
so
my
you're
screen?
cracked on system stuff. I stream 1440p 60, 35 kit bit rate. What should I put
dancing
my
already?
keyframes at? 2. Always 2. Good bit rate for recording. You have a 4090, you should be streaming AV1 to YouTube, by the way. You should be streaming NVENC AV1, and you should be, if you're doing 1440p, like 15K bit rate of AV1. If you're going to do H.264, 35 bit rate. 35K is fine. You could probably do 20K, honestly.
Go. I'm not even supposed to be doing this
Using
yet.
copyright music because you use it from the vid, lol. Oh, I got you.
I'm early. Content, get your button here. Let me thank you.
All right, so Ames, what I'm loving is the fact that you're constantly engaging. You're constantly reading chat. The intro is nice, obviously because we're getting some donations and stuff. It looks like you're so like trying to
got
figure
my-
out life right now.
That goes booting off Overwatch. Okay, we'll keep Overwatch.
Constantly talking to chat. I'm gonna drop a pin middle of the stream. We're so focused on Overwatch. All right, so same thing we had the last time. You have this blocky stuff that occurs. Let's look at source. We're at source of same video stats. About 3K bit rate. Still playing 1080p 60. You
that's
probably
not
could
all.
drop to 1080p 30 or even 720p 60 and get a
Radio.
much better viewing experience for that bit rate. It's like 2500 bit rate is what you're
Alright.
sending. So I would totally do that. Thank you for the sub, Vertrex. Greg's
hello.
Universe. Hey, what's up? Welcome. Love the energy. What's up, KSR? I love
him.
the energy too. It's infectious. Their energy is infectious. Talking about chat.
I'm not good at the timing of.
Yeah, so all that's like the conversation you had is good, but I want you to imagine, like, let me full screen this. You can see how blocky this is. I can't even tell that there's a health bar, and then like you completely get lost. Yeah, so I would totally either drop the resolution and definitely drop back from 60 FPS and go down a little bit. It's not because like a lot of people want that 1080p 60 thing, but then they forget that bitrate is the biggest limiting factor there. So I would totally go ahead and mess with that. So if I'm using AV1 with a 4090, I only need 15K bitrate for 1440p. Yes, I do 4K to YouTube 14. I do 4K 60 and only use 20K bitrate with the AV1. Britain, DC, welcome to chat. Hey, yo, Moogle. Oh my gosh, I just looked up and completely missed that. Moogle, welcome to chat. Britain, I need to get the chat where it combines. Oh my gosh, I've been looking down at YouTube chat and I completely missed what was popping up on Twitch. If you were just jumping on Twitch, thank you. I just found you. Hello, welcome to chat. First time viewer. Yeah, we're live on vertical on YouTube and then horizontal on Twitch if you want to be over there. I don't think I've set up Streamlabs CloudBot to do the queue over on Twitch. I need to do that. Still testing some things out. So I have a 4080. What bitrate should I be playing at? My PC can handle it. It's not a 4080, it's your internet. If your internet, you do a speed test and your internet says you have like 10 megabit download, like 10 megabit upload, then you should be doing 6K bitrate easy. If you're on Wi-Fi, I would half that just because Wi-Fi is unpredictable. So it's all based upon your bit rate. Bye, Jacob. Have a good one. It's all based upon your bit rate. So if your bit rate is high, setting streaming for Twitch Kick with a 4090, i9 13900K. If you're partnered on Twitch, or if you're not partnered, if you're verified on Kick, you can get 1080p. If you're not, you only get 720p. So just FYI, and if you stream 1080p, you're gonna get they'll kick you off, like they actually end your stream or block it out. So I'd be careful doing that. But I mean, you have the system specs to do, 1080p 60 just fine on both platforms. A question always is when you're streaming is it's not how powerful your system is most of the time. It's what's your bit rate. I know I keep saying that, but what's your bit rate? So you go to, like, if you look up speed test, right? There's the speed test Ookla. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I did try and raid and Twitch said no. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. I didn't even see it. That's awful. Why did they not let you raid? That's crazy. Figured to jump to Twitch. Appreciate it. Thank you for the follow, Chow, over on Twitch. Yeah, so what you do is you run a speed test. As you can see, like, I have gigabit internet. So you can see, like, it's going to pop up these numbers. It says I've got, like, 739 and 500, right? I've got plenty of bit rate. But a lot of people have limited. A lot of people have really good download rate, but not upload rate. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. They have good download, but not good upload. So I would pay attention to what that is. Mine's set at 5500, then 1080p 60 should be a decent experience. If you're playing FPS, maybe 1080p 30. God internet. Yeah, I have pretty good internet. If I look into multi-streaming to two platforms, do I need more bitrate? Depends. If you use a platform like Prism, you don't, because they take your video feed and then will only take the one and then split it out themselves to all the places. So you only upload one time. Restream does the same thing. However, if you're doing like my recent video where I did vertical YouTube and then horizontal YouTube, that counts as two encodes. So you have to add the bit rates together. So that would impact. Download speed is 98, upload is 25. Well, if you've got upload is 25, you need to bump that bit rate to 6K affinity, 100%. 100% bump it up. Prism is fantastic, and it's free, by the way. You get 5 platforms to stream to for free. All you gotta do is link them and then just go live, and it goes on every single platform. Prism is fantastic. You don't have to pay for it like Restream, and it's basically OBS, guys. Prism Live. I've also done a full setup tutorial on Prism Live on my channel. Done ATT fiber optic for the win. Yes, 684 upload. I have ATT fiber optic, but I have gigabit up and down. KISR, you are next. We're looking at YouTube. We're looking at Twitch. What are we looking at here? What are we looking at here? Here's your channel. Yo, look at these. You're looking at this is this is Pew's review guy. Awesome. I'm looking at Prism for short. Yeah, totally. It's free, guys. There's no paid anything with it. Love you. Aw, thanks. Love you. If I was a little like Gen Z or whatever, I would do that. How do you feel about multiple output, Doc? Used it. You talking about the plugin, multiple output plugin for YouTube or OBS? Used it. I also have made a video on it. Every bitrate adds. So if you stream to 5 or 6 platforms, every one of those bit rates adds together. Do you remember me? I always remember you, Winter. Welcome to chat. Everyone who's jumping in, thank you. Welcome to chat. We're just looking at some people's content. LOL, my YouTube. All right, cool. Let's go to your latest video 3 weeks ago. Let's do some basic stuff. Items review can be found on the Amazon storefront as well. Somebody trying to already farm the Amazon storefront. Channel is 6 months old, 7 months old, 307 views, 12 subscribers. Everything looks great. No fluff, just reviews. Crazy, man. All right, let's take a look at just channel in itself. It looks like you've got 8 videos up right now. Do you need the Elgato Stream Deck? Fifine H3 headset, also reviewed this headset. H9, also reviewed the H9. Protect your Switch with this. All right, let's take a look at this video right here, and let's see what you got to say.
Welcome back to the Keep It Simple reviews. Today we're taking a closer look at the Fifine H3 RGB gaming headset. With this headset is all about style, sound, and compatibility.
Ames, Cyrus, I gotta love you and leave you. That's fine. Getting sleepy 1 a.m. Have a good night, Ames. Thank you so much. Great. Have a good night. Notepad is ready. All right, cool. Let's watch a little bit of this.
Keep It Simple reviews. Today we're taking a closer look at the Fifine H3 RGB gaming headset. With this headset is all about style.
So the channel didn't allow it. Might be because I only have one person with me. That's
Stick around
weird.
And see if it's right for you.
Moogle, I'll take a look into that.
Alright guys, let's just dive right into it. Right off the back, you can see that this headset is a little bit different than their other ones that they offer, and it's going to be strictly because of the RGB on the side of it. And if you can see, it's really kind of flashy. It looks good for an RGB headset. It's simplistic. There's no customizations for it. However, it does have the pulsing glow, and it changes colors throughout the whole thing.
All right, so here, let's go ahead and let's do some basic notes. I'm gonna rip into it because Pew told me to, so I'm gonna rip into it. Number one, first of all, love the fact that you're doing reviews. Reviews are a really awesome way to get some search content on the platform. But let's talk about some basic things. Number one, the camera is, in my opinion, way too high. You've got it up really high and down, and so it points like this. So when you look down like this, we can't see your eyeballs. And YouTube is that, especially if you're going to put your face on screen, you want to have that conversation with chat. And most likely what this is a webcam on top of a monitor, and probably even the second monitor stacked. So I would either move it down and around. Like, for example, here's my camera, right? My monitor is right beside it. It's actually in between my two monitors and on a pole. If you put it on top of a monitor, maybe raise your chair and then level out the mic or something. But I think that's probably the best thing. I think your camera is way too tall. Next thing is the camera, or not the camera, but the microphone itself. Listen very carefully right here.
Welcome back to the Keep It Simple reviews. Today
peaked because you got loud and you peaked off over the top and you clipped the sound, right? And so that's not necessarily the most attractive thing in the world. So you want to make sure that when you're recording, maybe put a limiter on. That's a filter that you can do to kind of prevent you from clipping. But in that same case, you need to make sure that you put compressors on and maybe even lower your volume a little bit so that you can kind of get to where that is. Tropic, welcome to chat. Phone on tripod, but can lower, 100% need to lower. I would say like not even like 5%. Like, for example, the camera you're looking at right now, when you're looking at this, it looks like I'm staring dead onto it, but it's only 5% up and looking down at me like this. So I would really consider how that's going to be from this angle. It gives you that, that feel where you're not looking at the roof and then you're looking at this. And also bigger guys, it hides our neck down here. So it's a good way to kind of really consider that. GM. What is GM? What's up? Oh, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, so I would go ahead and consider that. Really good B-roll right here. My question is, you included really good B-roll at the front and then never used it throughout the rest of the video, it looks like. So
taking a closer look at the Fifine H3 RGB gaming headset. With this headset is all about style, sound, and compatibility. Stick around to see if it's right for you.
All right, really good. This is DaVinci Resolve. I can go ahead and tell you edited in DaVinci just because that's one of the stock ones for DaVinci. Another thing you do is whenever you do text like this in DaVinci, go grab the background blur setting under OpenFX and drop it on your text as well. Because if you're going to do, even if it's your text like GDI or it's the text filter, make sure you actually put the background, because you can see like the T gets stuck behind the little piece right there. Little background filter, just boop, boop, just drop it. Be really easy. Got to hide that neck for sure. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah, brother.
All right, guys, let's just dive right into it.
All right, so yeah, totally too tall. And then you're also a person who wears... Oh, here we go, right off the bat. Listen.
Right off the back, you can see...
You see the clip? And Hernandez, Enrique Hernandez, what's up? Hello, welcome to chat. So looking bitrate on Streamlabs, and it's 2500. Yeah, totally too low.
They offer, and it's going to be strictly because of the RGB.
All right, looking at this, you've got looks like you got a monitor.
And if you can see, it's...
Or your key light. That's what you see in your glasses right here. If you look at me, I don't have anything reflecting my glasses because my light's 45-degree angle to here, and that's how you can prevent that big flash of light, and that can be distracting to the viewer because it covers your eyes. So if you have a monitor up there and it's that white something, put something black on the monitor instead.
Really kind of flashy. It looks good for an RGB headset. It's simplistic.
With YouTube show and tell, if you can tell people what you're seeing, you can show them. Okay. So when you're saying like, oh, this RGB is nice, whatever the case, do a little B-roll, get on your phone. If you've got a decent phone from today, right? Put it on 60 FPS, record it, and then in your editor, cut it down to 30 FPS, do change speed and put it at 50% so it slows it down. And that can be your B-roll, like showing the RGB as it rolls. It'll increase your viewer engagement.
For it. However, it does.
I'm going to clip a little further in.
I told them specifically, I was like, well, guess what? This is the headset microphone. And they were like, well, wow, you sound like you're using like one of your XLRs. And I was like, that's great to know. I'll pass it along to my viewers. Another great feature is the control panel here.
Yeah, and this is a really nice control panel on this headset because I reviewed it as well, but you're not going to show it, are you?
That kind of goes along with the microphone because it has a on-demand mute button. That's going to be right here. You just slide up and it's muted.
Yeah, but they're not seeing that. You got to show them that. That glare on the glasses is a huge annoyance to me, and everyone, it is to everyone. A really good way is to get that light. So if I turn this,
volume,
I don't even think I can get a
this
light to do it
adjustment
right now,
controls
actually.
the overall volume of the headset itself.
Get the
not
light out of
microphone
frame.
volume, so that would be something you
Especially
still
45
need to
degree off.
configure within your game. And last but not least,
Yeah, your microphone dips down to like negative. I'm looking at a voice meter right here. It dips down to like negative. Hi, I'm back. Welcome back. It dips down to like negative, like 30 dB when you're soft, and then it peaks like up at like really high. But you kind of adjusted your audio level a little bit, so be careful. Always, 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 if you can get your microphone closer to your face, do it. Always get your microphone
guys,
closer
we're
to
going
your
to talk
face.
about the compatibility here. Okay, so I use this on.
And I'm being picky because I'm wanting to be picky, but the truth is, it's still a good video. I think the camera's crooked, the lighting, and then also the microphone quality. People can. What's up, Jay Lazarus? People can watch.
PlayStation and even the Switch. And
People
now,
can
honestly,
watch
I can see
bad-
that being the case.
Bad video, good audio. It's when it's flipped, it's difficult. Watching bad audio with good video is hard to
Because
understand.
it does just use a 3.5 millimeter.
Using a lapel mic? Oh, it's yeah. Well, I see the lapel mic, but why is it like down here under your sternum, brother? Get that thing and clip it at the top of your shirt right here. Okay, get that thing much higher and then lower the gain on the mic. You can always adjust the microphone a little bit more in post, but it's better to not clip it in recording. I see the lapel now, but it's like all the way under here. Okay, don't clip it all the way down here. Right, clip it a little further up, closer to you. It's perfectly fine.
Jack, and if you can plug it in.
And honestly, you're wearing a hat. I'm seeing this a lot more in content today. You probably could have ran it up your back and clipped it on the side of your hat right here and got even better
controllers
audio.
Or inside your
Me and my dad was
PC,
going to make a draw.
It's going to work.
Pieces
I ran
missing?
No issues with anything.
May I ask what happened
Another
at
worthy
Jacob?
note here is let me show
Something
you the
bad
guys
happened
that
in my
connect this
houses?
here. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect it from.
I told you to
power
pull that
source
mic up.
here.
Yeah, you could totally run it up your back and clip it on your hat.
You can also just connect.
I think that the light that you have beside you rolling in RGB is great, but I do think that it's kind of just distracting.
USB port, or figure out another way to make that work. And that's it, folks. That's all we got today for the Fifine H3 RGB gaming headset.
Maybe it's not distracting. Maybe that's just being a little bit picky.
Very informative for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them down in the comments below. And
Yeah, your audio is not even passing like -12. Even though you're clipping the mic, your audio is not even passing -12 on your highest point, so it's too soft.
As quickly as possible. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.
Yeah, the hat thing. If you watch Sam Sulek, he's the body lifter guy, right? He takes a Rode wireless mic and clips it onto his hat. A lot of people are doing that now. So I would even say in content it's pretty normal. And whether you're already wearing a darker hat, you probably could do that anyway and just clip it on the bill of the hat just right here and get a better, just make sure if you bump your hat, it's going to be in the actual thing. So that's pretty good. Let me look at this product review right here. Yeah. So now you got two angles. This is pretty good. You even pop this up.
That's just going to sit right on top. Just push it down.
Same thing. If you can show it, the better. And that means when I say show it, I mean either do intentional, go in for a B-roll shot, or make sure you hold it up to camera. Like if I'm talking about this phone, right? I'm like, there's volume rockers on the side right here, but also a thing here. By the way, I like my wallets now, all of them specifically are MagSafe, because this is like the most amazing thing ever to not have to lose my wallet because it's MagSafe, and this one's a kickstand. So I would just encourage you, like as you're talking about it, show it. Like this is a really cool like upgrade, is to get your wallet and it be MagSafe. Not that I just dropped it, but set it upside down. But really good way to keep things safe and secure. Yeah, make sure you're specific and show that. Great tips for everyone. How can I join the queue? It's !join. I'm actually only going to be live for the next 10 minutes or so, so we might actually close the queue. I only got a few more people that I'm able to get through in this time period. Just from I'm only gonna be live. I gotta go pick up my son from school. Send me a link to that wallet. This thing's so cool. You can just Google it. What is it called? MagSafe. MagSafe things. Found you off Cast or Die. Love your channel. Oh, Dom. I love Dom. Let me tell you guys, if you want some like, hey, I want to improve my engagement and my like production value when it comes to being like an entertainer on screen, Cast or Die on Twitch, or it's Dom Cast or Die on TikTok. Love that guy. He's fantastic. I got an affiliate. Nice. Yeah, let me get you that. Let me get you that affiliate link. We'll make some money. Yeah. So, but this is my thing here. If I click this one, it's probably gonna be that same kind of thing. This looks like your first dedicated. Let me do an A-roll kind of review. Yeah, it's for your first one. You need to be really happy. I'm ripping it just because I was told to. But the truth is, when it comes to making content like this is where you start. And you got to remember, I'm coming from a position where, sure, am I making content that's at this is the most popular this level in content now today. The Shure SM7B, where I'm popping over into B-roll and cutting into stuff. Rode Streamer X. Sure, am I making this 100%? But when you look at older videos and you go to my channel, there was a time when that same stuff that you're doing is stuff that I had to learn and stuff that I was doing originally too. So if I go to one of my oldest videos and I take a look at, let's see. Here's a webcam.
So you're looking for a webcam with a 90-degree field.
Look at that. Look at that Brandon with hair.
Review as well as fantastic quality.
Same
I've got
thing
you
as
today,
you see right here.
Best of all, it's only $55.
This whole thing
might have
is
been
me
10
literally
or 11. I can't remember exactly where it was.
Just in front
I
of
think we're
camera
only
right
doing
here.
11 for now.
Except with
Views
me
for
being
this
in a
are
screen grab
great.
and talking about it. Same kind of thing, right? But this got a 1.2K views. And it's probably a lot to do with the description and how I like optimize the description. But it's just, you know, everyone's got to start somewhere. And this is where I started learning I needed to do more B-roll. So as you start to do things get a little bit better. So don't get down in the dumps because I said that. Appreciate it, honestly. Need the hard coaching. Yeah. We'll just drop back here as we keep doing this and you do new videos. Hey, I dropped a new video. Can you take a look at it? My first video was way worse. Heck yeah. Everyone's got to start somewhere and it's always a learning experience. I mean, my most viewed video on Twitch or on YouTube is this.
So you're looking to...
This is the most disgusting color I've ever seen in my entire life. Look at this. Look how disgusting. But it's my most viewed video on YouTube. My most viewed video.
Stream the Nintendo
Still
Switch,
gets views.
But you don't want to pay for an expensive video
You're a hoodie guy
card?
for sure. Heck yeah.
Well, I might just have an answer for you.
Look at those lips. Oh my God. Like this is, watch this.
Look, I have merch. darkandcyrus.com. Before we get
I'm such an idiot. Okay. But same thing, like this color.
That can be difficult.
I did almost 2 minutes of an intro. It's all perspective, man. All perspective. Look how ridiculous
All right, so I've
this
got
is.
you over in the...
All right, so that's my thing to you is I would just encourage you to, you know, when we give you advice, remember you're on your journey and you're the season that you're in. Give it that time. All right, we've got enough for maybe 2 more. Sniper Elite Army. HD2, I think, is next. Are we looking at... What are we looking at, Sniper? Are you still here with me? Sniper. I think you're over on YouTube or on Twitch too. Sniper, what are we looking at? Are you with me? Are you here? If not, we're gonna move on to the next person. I'm gonna scroll. I'm looning. Are we here? Sniper, are we still with us? Are we still with us as we take a look at your content? I would hope that you're here. If you're not here, we're gonna go to the next. So next Monday, gotta have a new review ready. Got it. Yeah, always have some things ready to go. I'm here. Nimbus. Welcome to chat. Sniper, are you here? Sniper, 3, 2, 1. If you're not, we're going to go to the next one. Sniper. All right, we're going to the next one. Next one on the list is Vertrex. Vertrex DX. I think this is you. Vertrex, you still here? Vertrex. Otherwise, we'll get some people who are immediately here and directly in front of us. Man, you were one of the few things that got my name right first try. Sniper, you're here. All right, let's go back. Sniper, Elite, Army, here, Nervous. All right, let me do Sniper really quick, and we'll do Vertrex. All right, here we go. Sniper, is this you? Yes, it's you. All right, cool. Mr. Take Your Scar. Ha, what's up? Exclamation join if you want to do the queue. Just FYI, I think actually I've closed the queue because I'm only on for just a few more minutes before I have to go pick up my son. All right, let's do this one quick. Sniper Elite, 165 subs. What? Oh my God, you got every link to your entire life here. Twitter, Discord, Storyfire, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Sniper Clips Rage, SoundCloud. Ooh, Trovo. Sniper Clips page, 165 subscribers, 15,000 views. GG's. 4K UK streamer. All right, cool. Let's take a look at this just from a perspective of videos. Looks like you've scheduled out your next stream. You streamed 2 days ago, 4 days ago. These look like streams. Are these streams? No. Lives. Here's your live. Stream 2 days. That is your live. It is your live. And it looks like you're not doing any vertical. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at your latest stream. And let's see what we get from this. By the way, if you're just jumping in, my name is Brandon. We're taking a look at your content, your specific content. I'm only on for like maybe the next 10 minutes. We're looking at 2 more people, and then we're going to be able to do this again, maybe either later today or maybe tomorrow. Tasty Cakes, welcome over on Twitch. We're horizontal at twitch.tv/DarkandCyrus.
Alright, guys.
Do you have echo on? I'm here. I'm here!
You have echo on? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
All right, let's click into your video a little bit. We're watching your live. You're playing Valhalla. Playing on Xbox. Still waiting. Blue Spy, what's up? Yo! What's up? Welcome to chat, Blue Spy. How's it going? So we have echo on your mic. I can barely hear you. Still clicking through. All right, there's no overlays. We're streaming to YouTube, so it seems like... Oh my gosh, every time I talk, you talk. Test? Yeah, I would turn off the reverb sound that you got on your voice. I think it's distracting because I can't even tell what's coming out of your mouth when you speak. I'm trying to listen.
There we go.
I'm assuming you said there we go. I can't tell what you're saying. Turn off the sound. Your microphone, the sound actually is pretty decent. Volume wise compared to your game, that's fine. If you're streaming on your computer, I would totally... you're streaming to YouTube, which means you're streaming on a capture card, or you're using Lightstream and posting it out that way, right? But I think some overlays would be nice, something that's interesting on the screen to get you connected. But there's no conversation. There's nothing there. Otherwise, I'm just watching gameplay of Valhalla. There's nothing that's just dragging me in. Oh, that's so creepy looking. Yeah, so you just need to be talking a lot more. Let's take a look at some of the other stuff that's on here. Oh, I didn't want to click your...
Welcome you guys back to another stream. Here we go, let's do this. This time we're back with some more Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah, I would turn off the reverb room, the room reverb stuff. All right, optimize your description so people can click in. Your title has Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is nice. No one's typing in Let's Play much anymore. Siege of Paris is a search term. Xbox Series X Part 1 are all things that you don't necessarily have to have in your title. They can be a part of your thumbnail, and I don't even think Xbox Series X necessarily has to be on there. You're not going to get that click off of Xbox Series X. Same kind of title that just says Assassin's Creed Valhalla that's not really telling the story of what's happening in your content. Like, especially if you're doing this Siege of Paris thing, maybe you do something specific to Siege of Paris that's there. Because the issue is when you're doing that thumbnail for a live, that's cool, right? Because it was easy, I threw it up, yay, it's good. Even the thumbnail for this is kind of easy and thrown up and done, right? The problem that you have is when you do that and you don't have any specific thumbnail that's to that video and you don't edit it later, you've got this where you have like 5 videos with the exact same thumbnail, and as it might tie together to all of the content, that doesn't lead me into or tell me a story about what's actually behind it. Because this is your first opportunity to figure out if somebody's going to click a video, if it lands in their sub feed, or if it's going to be on the browse. This is your chance. Like, they don't watch your content, they're watching or looking at your thumbnail and your title. So you got to make sure you sell it. Make sure it's clear of what you're trying to be able to accomplish there, if that makes sense. I think all your titles or the thumbnails are the same thing and the titles are the same. You've got gameplay, walkthrough, let's play. You're using a lot of words that aren't searchable, and you're wasting characters of that 100 that you have there. You can't treat YouTube like you do Twitch. Twitch is searchable content, but YouTube, if you're wanting it to live as content post your live like this, you need to make sure that you think about, how do I make this title searchable so somebody can find it later? Do you have an opinion on the best fonts to use on thumbnails? Clean, just simple. The font is not necessarily the problem. A lot of people will do something like this where you have the Call of Cthulhu. Like, for if I was going to adjust this thumbnail, sniper, like I would have made sure that this text that's part 10 actually sticks out a little bit more, like the P is getting sucked into the background texture here. Whatever font, it doesn't really matter, it just needs to be clear, right? Very clear. All right, let's do one more and we'll do this one quick. Vertrex, let's go ahead and get yours going, and we'll move on from there, and this will have to be the last one we do for today. All right, everyone who's jumping in chat. I've been reading chat. Thoughts on the LGBTQ community? I could tell you a whole bunch about the LGBTQ community, but the moment that I do, whether I'm in positive or negative for it, everyone just gets totally... The moment you say anything political that has anything to do with anything, people just immediately go somewhere, and it's so stupid. People don't have to be so triggered about things. But I will say this: if you're a hateful person, you're a hateful person. Okay. But I'll say this: I'm someone who is definitely in supporter of every person being able to be who they are. And if you have a problem with that, then there's a problem with you. You shouldn't be able to decide whether or not someone can be happy or not because of your emotions. All right, cool. Vertrex DX. Let's take a look at this. Hi, I am Vertrex and welcome to my YouTube gaming channel. The goal is to share Minecraft survival builds, gameplay, Minecraft fun. My play style is this. Family friendly streams, lives. I'm currently playing on a Minecraft survival series called ZSMP. Series is also captioned by Never Ending Survival, since I want to be able to keep it. I also upload YouTube shorts, etc. Blah, 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 blah. Really good stuff though. 1.5 million views, 1,200 videos, 3.81K subscribers. The channel is, that's 7 years old. 7 years old. Thank you so much, Dark and Cyrus. Yeah, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. 7 years old. Hypixel. GG's, brother. This looks awesome. All right, let's take a look at your videos. 1 day ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago. I mean, and they look nice. They look nice. Let me just go ahead and we'll kind of quickly run through these because I gotta jump in the car in just a few minutes. Number one, looking at your thumbnails actually look really good. I'm gonna be 100% honest. They look nice. The only thing I don't like is the font, especially on this. Improving base lamps, a Minecraft hardcore relaxing long play. You've got a lot of stuff that's kind of doubled between your thumbnail and your title, so you don't have to put the same thing in both. If it's searchable and somebody's going to type it in, put it in your title. If it's something that that needs to be said but is not necessarily a searchable thing, like hardcore relaxing long play, no one's searching hardcore relaxing long play. Don't put that in the title. But when it comes to this, it's your text that's not legible. Like hardcore relaxing long play right there is very similar to the color of everything behind it. So either add more, and this is the one I'm talking about right here. Either add more background stroke around it, or add a black bar that's there, add some kind of extra blur. Same thing for improved lamps. It's very similar to the biome that's right behind it. So I'd be very specific when you do that. There's a lot of these that's kind of that same way. It's a brand specific, yes, where you're kind of keeping that same consistent brand here, but I would totally either add more stroke to the letter, a background, or add some blur so that they stick out. Usually getting preview for my community polls, totally. All right, so why don't we click a video, an hour and 23. This is your latest.
Everyone. Welcome to...
Oh, your voice is beautiful.
Another...
Guys,
Hello,
listen.
Everyone.
Listen to this voice.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another relaxing video of me banging into
Morning,
things.
Cyrus.
Anyway, welcome. I am Vertrex. And today, we'll be continuing from the previous video. Although, there is one change that I've done, which is I've added thorns to level 10 as well to the chest plate, which I have completely forgotten at that time, but I added.
Okay, so I like this. Maybe just a quick recap of the last one might not be a bad thing. I do use OBS. Totally, it's awesome. Thank you. I'm nervous about my voice. I think your voice is fantastic. I think your background, your game music is a little loud.
Now, so
especially when you're
bronze
speaking.
Level 10 has been added in.
Like at least with all of the villagers freaking out.
Just so that we don't focus too much on the chest plate. But today, it'll be the
maybe in your
leggings.
recording software you lower game sounds
So
just a touch. If you
the
have it
enchantments
separated
out
out, like you're recording multiple audio tracks in OBS and your editor, lower the volume when you're speaking like that. Lower the volume of the
Thus,
game
we
volume a
always
little bit.
use the enchanting
Really
tape.
nice video quality, good editing or good recording quality, which is nice.
And
all right, I'm gonna click a little bit further in.
okay, I ran out of books, so time to go.
Click a little further in.
Wait, it's already time to sleep, man.
Okay, so I think this is like the perfect, you put this in a playlist and people are just going to be able to continue to watch it and do something. So here's my thing. This is, you're obviously doing something really awesome here, okay? It looks like your channel is doing really well. Your view to subscriber for your channel, and another thing is don't pay attention to individual video views all the time. Pay attention to how things are doing overall and arching. But what I'll say is that, you know, it sounds like if every video is this way, I think you're doing really awesome because, you know, you're talking the whole time, things like that. Maybe some text on screen, some captions for really important moments might not be a bad idea. But also you've got all of this content that's a minute or an hour and 23, hour and 17. It'd be a good idea for you to do things like this. Start at 1,000 beacons with iron blocks, this kind of content, because this is really searchable and you can be a little bit more dedicated. There's probably a lot that happens in these videos that you could have cut down and used in more other places. To do like an hour video could also be, you know, 7 or 8 smaller videos, and they can be the exact same content, post the full one and the small cut videos, and then just do a separate intro for each one. I think there's a really good thing you can do to capitalize on that. And shorts, I love your shorts. I love your character model. I think that's awesome. Yeah, I think that you're doing a really awesome job, Vertrex. I think that you need to work on your thumbnails and you definitely need to work on titles. You've got too much stuff like in this title. You're using all 100 characters, but there's so much stuff that no one's searching for. No one's searching for ZSMP. No one's searching for a Minecraft survival relaxing long play with commentary. No one's searching for that. So use the search here for it to actually be useful. How do you fix echo with OBS? I'm not sure. I think you've got something that's adding some kind of echo on your mic. Maybe. I would just turn off what kind of reverb or echo kind of plugin you have. All right, guys, I've got to dip because I got to go pick up my son, but I love you all. Thank you so much. I hope you had a lot of fun watching the stream today. Guys, make sure you like the stream before I end it today. That'd be really awesome. If you got some enjoyment out of this, we'll do one later. Those of you who are still here, Britain DC, Nimbus Gaming, if you drop in for future users, we'll go ahead and put you in at the front of the line because you're in the queue. Guys, I love you all. Thank you so much. Make sure you all, you know, learn from each other. Even if I'm not reviewing your content, there's got to be something that you can pick up. Sad to have missed, but we'll rejoin later for sure. Yeah, Britton, you were literally next in line. Like, if I pull this over, this is literally you right here. Sorry, man, but I got to go pick up my son from school. So I hope you guys have a great day. I'll probably go on probably later today, or if not, tomorrow morning about the exact same time. It might just make this a daily thing. I don't know. All right, thanks, guys. Y'all have a great day. Deuces, bye-bye.